Hi there guys, this is Jesse Cortez here with gaygamer.net. I'm here with Steve, creative director on Saints Row 4 and also pretty much all the Saints Row in the series, so I'm here to ask you a couple of questions. Steve, thank you for being here.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, first I wanted to ask you a little bit about some of the features in Saints Row 4 I just saw, which I loved. First thing was the dubstep gun that we saw there. Can you give us a little behind the scenes of how you came up with the idea for the dubstep gun?
Man, so the dubstep gun was something that people were really excited about at a company. It's actually two different camps who both at the same time decided how much they wanted a dubstep gun. So there was an audio director during Saints Row 3, the end of that development. He was talking to a weapon designer about, oh man, I would really love to go and see a gun that would use the power of dubstep to go and murder people. And while that was happening, a group of designers were also prototyping new guns. And then another one of the designers in the weapon brainstorming meeting said, dubstep gun, I don't know what it does, but I need to have it. And so basically those two camps are both developing in parallel, and then they were able to go and kind of come together to create the beautifully insane device that you now use today. So it was very fun that both of those people, again, totally independently, because of our groupthink of insanity and volition, all came to the same point.
That's really great, yeah. And so one thing that we got to notice also is that when you're shooting the gun, everyone around you dances as well. And I'm a big fan of dancing. I'm sure people who have designed it for dancing. Do the characters all dance in different ways depending on they look like the older people dance differently than the younger people? Or
that's a really good question. I don't believe they all have a different style of dancing based on the age. I remember they do specific mocap dancing for the dubstep gun. But if you are a lover of dance, my friend, Saints Row 4 is your game.
Oh, is it?
Oh, there is, yes.
So there's more to tease about how to do with dance.
Oh, there is. The Saints Row 4 is a big fan of the arts, and as such, we celebrate dance. So
I can't wait to see that.
It's a good one.
Okay, so the other question, in the first half of what I just played, we were in the White House. We saw, the White Crib, as you guys called it,
right,
when aliens attacked, and we saw this huge gun that was able to attack, the aliens that came down and fought you. Is there a specific name for that gun and the story behind why he has that gun in the front lawn of the White House?
Well, I think one of the things about being a president is that it's a relatively, in the real world, it's a very exciting and I'm sure stressful job. In a video game, what do you go and do to make being a president feel like it's particularly exciting or engaging? So then it's like, okay, what would the Saints do if they were president? And we start talking back and forth, and the next thing you know, the White House has a giant red, white, and blue turret that comes out of the ground and fires a bunch of missiles.
Right.
So the presidential turret, I think we just called it the White House turret. I don't think we ever gave a sexy name like the executive order or the veto power or the filibuster. We never gave it a sexy. We never gave it a sexy name, although we probably should have. So maybe that'll change. But it's always just the White House turret that we talk about. So.
And there's just one final question to ask you. One thing that I really enjoyed, I think a lot of us readers of gaygamer.net did enjoy from the previous Saints Row edition was that not only could you increase the women's bust size, but you could also enhance your with the term sex appeal in the male version. So one question I would love to ask is that feature still available in Saints Row 4 and has it been expanded at all?
So. Yes. Now, the slider's the slider. There's only so much, so much Johnson we're playing with. But something that is a step beyond what we've done before is we've kind of introduced the idea of romance in Saints Row now, which is something that's kind of new for us, and so inclusiveness is very important to us.
Right.
At Volition at Saints Row, and as a title in particular, because when you're a game that's about player choice. We want to go and celebrate whatever choices people want to go and make, and so we definitely wanted to make sure that we gave appropriate options for folks. So I'm actually really excited about that when people start seeing that stuff. So it's gonna be really fucking fun.
Nice, yeah. Well, we really look forward to seeing that, and we would also love to look forward to seeing other big bat come back. We wish that bat is still available. Is that still available in Saints Row 4 at all?
We are our dildo bat plans are being unannounced at this time, which is a great sentence to have in the first place. That not many games can go and talk about there. Our dildo bat plans are not being announced, but we people like the penetrator, but we are not talking about what we are doing with the penetrator.
Right.
So.